Hi guys, welcome back to our latest video on analyzed game metrics. Let's take a quick look at how football teams may do excellent in today's game. I think that the fantastic statistics presented are always intriguing and fantastic to watch. Without further ado, let's dive into all the actions now. To see how we get the rapid game forecast, let's zoom into the overall metric fundamental graph, which contains critical spots that represent one specific team's game dominance. We're using a metric contributed blue trendline in this data-driven event to compute the number of triggers superiority that the chosen team has gained inside its purview. Watford has superior statistics. Watford has earned 3 trend triggers, which helps to increase its chances of winning within the overall framework. With the information provided, the picked team will be able to use all of its resources and play a solid game as predicted.
Welcome to our knowledge funnel. The given hierarchy show how the following 6 tiers of different segments, making up the overall structure of good game observation metrics. From here we are able to summarize every key elements required in the different tiers domain. With this structure in place we can now target the key components that are working against one another within the metrics. This helps us to construct meaningful definitions and strong reasoning points to be valid and provide logical explanation to the curious masses.
For Tottenham Hotspur, an R2 metric deviation value of success was presented, with less than 30% favoring home or away. Tottenham Hotspur is in a stronger position now that this standard has been established. Watford fared better in the 2-tier clarity zones when it came to trendline interpretation. Please take a look at the white circle pointing to the segment intersection that is located in either the positive or negative zoning arena. This is a draw, with each side receiving only one category advantage. We have metric intersection in white and trend intersection in yellow for measuring methods insights. Before we begin, keep in mind that the blue trendline and yellow trend interaction can only coexist in this metric measurement if there is no other interference. Watford has been recognized as having a trend advantage in the finishing effort area, which allows them to perform better in terms of scoring opportunities as a result of their overall tactical arrangement. Metric interaction implies that both teams would want to stamp their authority on the midfield dominant zone in order to dominate ball distribution and game rhythm. Critical tactical basic controls for 90 minutes will be highlighted by a red trendline interacting with individual team factors. Tottenham Hotspur will have an edge since their players are more likely to press hard and maintain a close ball intercepting mindset throughout the game. When Watford's stamina value was predicted to reach 68.06% by the end of the game, significant harm might be done to the team.
What is market logic validation? This is simply a comparison of current market speculation against what our analysis derivation to uncover the differences in what could be the right or wrong. Many supporters have own fancied wishes and thinly illogical while bring their true faith to support their club, but eventually there will be a winner and not all results are desirable. This tool manages emotions and poor delusions to help supporters better manage the outcome in advance. Coming to this past statistic insights which will ignite many areas of knowledge combined and to be integrated as one. Firstly, on the tactical play of both teams and how they adopt the changes throughout each games. Next, we are seeing more the actions taking place on the field from know of shots, free kicks, corners, flanking pressure and some other key events on the ground. We managed to drill down to more sophisticated details breakdowns in order to educate our audience. At the same time, it reminds us that there's no perfect team and only by all the good players' collaborations daring changes made during the breaks and the direction of the players' mindset set the game going. All the essences are beautifully captured here. Trending events are one of the most challenging modules to be set into. This required many understanding of how metrics interact with one another, how the triggers evolved between the given data. There are also important knowledge on how a team can be corrupted under some unique circumstances. Here are the three components that can be briefly explained under comparison trends. Weightage denote the amount of money been supported by external forces or syndication. Triggers are the amount of reactive data that resulted the game to turn out to be in some scenarios. For trend metric, it explained that some teams will not compete as to gain edge on some monetary gains. As for individual team model, it was to be observed for the next event for new changes or improvements via current assigned codes. It's logically understood that the first team to score should or may impact the overall result, giving the other opponent a run for the money. This is how true in modern competitive game where a slight mistake or hidden fatigues could cost everything. Here we concluded some conclusive statistic and information to visualize on a specific team selected for such projection. Often in a game, once a goal has been conceded, the pressure will be greater on the losing team and see how they can be responding. In short, analyzed metrics should contribute the possible successful milestone for every team that need to achieve some decent results. Defense. Help to minimize opponents' possession time and shooting percentage per possession. With good defense, it is usually more consistent than good offense, as it will win out on the long run. Tough defense improves defensive rebounding, and often building up such momentums are useful for counterattacks against strong opponents. Hence, never underestimate the art of good defensing that build a cornerstone of a team. NDV by far is our standard formula used for calculating a percentage of game intensity and effects involving components like monetary impact, tactical design, on-field framework, maximum work rate, and comparative game variables. These data contain similar simulated magnitude of change data as continuous exploration of actual game behaviors. There is a paucity of studies exploring the effects of what possible triggers may occur within these given regressed conditions.